And now on the phone, Jeremy Johnson of Sumner County Schools. Mr. Johnson, thanks for joining us. What is the situation with the schools?
Well, right now everybody's in school, all the buses are off the road, and we're just continuing through our schedule as normal.
Were any of the schools in danger at any time?
No, most of our schools are located in higher elevations, so there really wasn't a problem with schools themselves flooding. It was really more of an issue of getting buses and students and teachers to the school.
So right now there is no situation, there's no helicopters headed there, no students are in danger?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, can we talk about this morning a little bit? Can you explain a little bit about what happened? We understand there were some buses that got caught on some of these flooded roads.
Yeah, I was talking to emergency management a little while ago, and they said we had about 7 inches of rain in an hour and a half, which is unheard of around here. And we had some buses that got caught in some roads where the water started rising, and they had to, for the most part, most of our buses wound up having to stay in what we call high ground and higher elevations, waiting for the water on the lower elevations to recede. We did have one bus that got stuck on a road where water actually rose up into the bus, and we had to have Sumner County Emergency Management Agency had to come and provide us assistance and evacuate students from that bus. Those students got off that bus safely, and for the most part, most of them are home with their parents now, but some were taken on to school.
We know this is the end of the school year. What does this mean for graduations and ceremonies?
Well, Westmoreland, I think, graduates tonight, and, it made getting graduation practice scheduled a little bit interesting because, we had students and teachers that had some difficulty getting to the school. From what we've heard from the Emergency Management Agency, it sounds like the water should recede by the time we get to dismissal time, and so we don't really anticipate it having much of an effect on graduation itself, but it did have an effect on sort of the practice and some of the getting ready this morning, just because we had people that just couldn't get where they needed to go.
All right, Jeremy Johnson, Sumner County Schools, thanks for joining us.